In this video, I'm going to give you a full breakdown of two of my favorite neighborhoods in San Francisco, Cow Hollow and the Marina. Now, these are technically two separate neighborhoods, but most people who live here mention them in the same breath because they're both right next to each other. They're very similar in who lives there, the lifestyle, the types of properties that were there, the cost of living. So I'm going to do those two neighborhoods together, and I'm going to give you the breakdown so that if you are, thinking about relocating to or moving within San Francisco, you can decide if either of those neighborhoods is the right one for you. What's up, everyone? My name is Austin Clark. I'm a lawyer turned real estate agent and real estate developer in San Francisco. I've lived in multiple neighborhoods all across the city, giving me firsthand, in-depth knowledge of what it's like to live and work in San Francisco. If you want more information about the San Francisco real estate market, or you want more information about a particular property or a particular community, definitely reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below. I will personally answer every call, every email, every text, and I'd be more than happy to help you. And if you want more videos just like this, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell so that you're notified every single time I post a video. This video is all about two awesome neighborhoods in San Francisco, Cow Hollow and the Marina. They are both right next to each other on the northern end of San Francisco, two of the most desirable locations to live in the city, and also sort of a perfect mix of young single professionals who just moved to the city looking to see what it's all about, and established families looking to really set down roots. Given where these neighborhoods are located in the city, very close to the water, a lot of the homes there enjoy, water views, ocean views, which is awesome. A lot of the public green spaces and sort of activities there are centered around those ocean views, making it a pretty popular place for people to live and visit. Most of those neighborhoods are entirely flat. The Marina specifically, which is further north, closer to the water, pretty much entirely flat. There are some hills once you cross Lombard Street into Cow Hollow and are going up toward Green Street, but those hills are relatively moderate and only a couple blocks long. For the most part, going east to west, which is the direction that the main streets in those neighborhoods are, Chestnut Street and Union Street. Those streets are basically entirely flat, which makes them super walkable and very popular for people visiting. It's a pretty densely populated area. About 19,000 people live there, and the average annual income for residents there is about $125,000. So it's a very affluent part of the city, which is in line with home prices there, which are some of the most expensive in the city as well. It's a pretty good mix of suburban and urban living there. So not surprising, you have pretty much an even split of single people versus married people. About 56% of the population there is single. The rest of them either married or divorced. These neighborhoods are also right next to the Golden Gate Bridge, which makes it, a pretty heavily trafficked area in terms of commuting. A lot of people, go down Marina Boulevard from other parts of the city to get to the bridge, or down Marina Boulevard to get from the bridge to into the city. Divisadero Street, which runs north to south from the water up, through Cow Hollow, through Pacific Heights to the other end of the city, is also, a main commuter street. So the area is pretty heavily trafficked from a commuting standpoint. And also, when people are coming in on the weekend to visit, because it has all these, shops and restaurants and bars, and it has these great parks with all these great water views, and there are a lot of activities around there. It's a pretty popular destination for weekend visitors. So the area overall is generally pretty busy. Now there are, very residential, very quiet kind of offshoot streets in both of these neighborhoods, but it's sometimes impossible to find parking there because you have so many people coming in from out of town or from other parts of the city to go to, all the great bars and shops and restaurants that are on the main streets of those areas. The two main streets in the area in Cow Hollow, it's Union Street, and in the Marina, it's Chestnut Street. Fillmore Street also runs through both of those neighborhoods, and it does have, some bars and restaurants on them, but the main ones on Fillmore Street are more predominantly in Pacific Heights, a little bit north of Cow Hollow. For the most part, the main bars, shops, and restaurants are going to be east to west on Union Street and Chestnut Street. Some of my favorite places to go on Union Street, you got Wrecking Ball Coffee, you've got Luke's Local Grocery Store, which is like a really cute, kind of high-end boutique grocery store. There's an Equinox on Union Street, which I go to. There are a ton of clothing stores like Vori and, Lululemon, Joe Malone there. Union Street also has, the Bud Stop, which is where I get all the flowers that I have in my house. Chestnut Street is the main street in the Marina. It's a little bit bigger stretch of shops and restaurants, and there's a little bit more variety. I personally like Chestnut Street a little bit better than Union Street, but I like them both a lot. Chestnut Street has some of my favorite restaurants there. Mamanoko, which is a really great sushi restaurant there. The Toro cakes are amazing. A16, which is an awesome pizza spot. When I make pizza at home, I get some dough kits from there. It's pretty fun and it's delicious. There's a Suvla there, which is like a fast casual Greek spot. Luca Delicatessen is there, which is a really awesome, old school Italian deli. And off both of Union Street and Chestnut Street, there are a ton of, single family homes and condos all within walking distance there, which make them pretty awesome places to live. But you should be prepared on the weekend for the area all around you to get super, super busy. So what kind of stuff is there to do around those neighborhoods? There's a ton. They are waterfront areas, so two of the most popular places are Crissy Field and Marina Green, both of which are in the Marina and adjacent Presidio areas. Crissy Field also has East Beach, which is, a small stretch of beach bordering the bay. It's a pretty popular spot for people to, go picnic when the weather's nice. You're gonna see a ton of dogs there. Food trucks sit up there all the time. There's also the Palace of Fine Arts, which is an events venue that is modeled after, really awesome Roman architecture. It's also surrounded by some of those beautiful homes in the marina. You also have Fort Mason. While technically not in the marina, it's right next to the marina. Fort Mason does, food truck festivals every week. There are also a bunch of art galleries and event spaces there. There's a farmer's market there. It gets super, super busy on weekends. It's a pretty popular destination for people coming, from out of the city or from other areas of the city. Both Marina and Cow Hollow are also right next to Presidio National Park, which is a national forest with these mature pine, cypress, and eucalyptus trees. There are also, a ton of picnic areas there, a ton of places to walk your dog, ton of places to go on nature hikes and walks. And since the Presidio itself is a little bit more elevated, you get, pretty awesome ocean views and city views as well. So how much does it cost to live in Cow Hollow and the marina? One of the interesting things about these neighborhoods is that the prices of homes and condos there actually varies pretty significantly, street by street, but overall, the average price for a single family home in the area is about 4.7 million. Median price is about 3.9 million, at least as of last year. So they are some of the more, pricey areas of San Francisco. Just to put it in perspective, the average home in San Francisco was about $2.2 million. Condos in Cow Hollow and the marina are also, on the more expensive side, averaging about $1.8 million. The median price is about $1.6 million. And again, just for perspective, average price of a condo in San Francisco in 2022 was about $1.4 million. So they are both for single family homes and for condos on the pricier side compared to the city as a whole. So that's the scoop on the Cow Hollow and Marina neighborhoods in San Francisco. If you're thinking of moving to San Francisco, definitely reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below. I will personally answer every call, every email, every text. I'd be more than happy to help you. And if you want more videos just like this, click the subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell so that you're alerted every single time I post a video.